DNA test reveals Nigerian footballer is not the biological father of all the three children with his wife. Three children. According to reports, the children belong to a pastor the wife has been having an affair with. Interesting. Now, if you've been following me, if you've been a Dave Partner fan, you will know that I've been telling people to do due diligence, especially with respect to family matters. All right. Let us look at a video where I talked about due diligence. So this was last year. So if you go to your TikTok now and search for in your search bar on your TikTok and you search for Dave Partner due diligence, all right, you click on videos, then you will see this picture, this video. See, the title is "Experience is What You Need." This video, okay. You need to click on videos after typing Dave Partner due diligence on the video tab. This is the video where I talked about it. All right. This is common apparently in Nigeria. Here's another story of a guy. You can pause to read. All right, so here's another story of a guy that was sending money home. He was working abroad. He was sending money to his elder brother, and he was married with three children or so. So he was sending money to his elder brother to help build a house for him. And when he, after 5 years, he returned home so he can take his wife and his children abroad. First thing he noticed is that the house the elder brother built was in the elder brother's name. So basically, he can't claim the house. It now belongs to his elder brother. He now noticed that his children, at least two of them, okay, belong to the same elder brother. So his elder brother has been helping him to knack his wife even before he traveled. They were knackmenting his wife for him and impregnating her, and they thought it is his children. Two out of three. This is the story of many men because of what? Lack of due diligence. Go and watch that due diligence video. It's going to change your perspective totally of life. Part of being an adult is being able to manage people. When managing yourself, you don't need much. You just need discipline, right? But when managing others, you need due diligence. Due diligence is what will enforce that discipline. It's the bedrock of all success in life. You can't create success while working with people without doing your due diligence. And everybody gets to work with people. You have to manage your husband as a wife. As a husband, you have to manage your wife. Now you have to manage your children too. You have to manage your house help, your gate man, your security guards. Then you get to the office, you manage people within your working space, your colleagues. Then you manage people under you. Then you manage people above you. Due diligence. If you read the story in the Bible of how King David and Uriah had a problem, King David was on top of the roof of his mansion as a king. He now saw somebody's wife taking her birth and then her bath, okay? In Nigeria lingo, she was bathing. So King David got attracted to her and decided to sleep with her. But there was a problem. She was married. So what did King David do? He wrote a letter. In that letter, what is written there is that the husband of that woman should be taken to the hottest part of the battlefield so that he would die. And he sealed it and gave it to the same husband. The mumu did not look inside. If he had read that letter, he would have survived it. I understand, of course, that you're not supposed to open the seal of a letter written by a king, because those days they write it in a scroll, they roll it and they stamp a seal, which is like a glue on it, all right, and then give you. You're not supposed to open it. But I'm highlighting that because that story is about due diligence. That story teaches many lessons, but pastors, when they preach it, they usually focus on other things. So it's a good story to highlight what is happening here. So first of all, what you notice in that story is that the wife of Uriah went to take her bath where she knows that the king normally goes to walk on the roof. There's nobody taking their bath that don't know that they should cover the bathroom, at least with their clothing. So she was seducing the king. Secondly, Uriah married this woman and they never had a child. So that marriage was childless. So as that marriage was childless, that gave room for the devil to come in. Uriah did not do his due diligence. Do you understand? So, because it was childless, that was why he lost his life. Because if he had a child, King David wouldn't have gone to the extent he went to take that woman. So she basically saw a single lady with a letter or what do you call it, a marriage certificate. She no get child. She wasn't pregnant. So King David impregnated her, and the child died. He impregnated her again, total of 5 times. She gave birth for King David 5 times. The first one died, 4 survived. The second one was King Solomon. Go and read your Bible. All because she had no child for Uriah. Some men watching this, some of you, your wife need to be pregnant before you marry her, because um, all these things that women are eating nowadays, many women are infertile. Many men are infertile. I have friends that married 5 years ago. They never give birth. They will be thinking it's the wife. When they now go to fertility clinic and everything, they'll find out it's the husband. Baba has been drinking rubbish all his life, smoking nonsense. Now he's dead as a man. They'll be blaming the wife. So we have come to that age now where it kind of makes sense. In the olden days, it doesn't make sense. But now, in some situations, don't misquote me, so many people are infertile without knowing. Some women have been sleeping with different men, taking anti-pregnancy pills. Now it has paralyzed, sterilized her womb. She can't take in again. Now you marry her, for the next 5, 10 years of your life, you are looking for child. Others will be giving birth, you are looking for child. It's happening to many people. Do you understand? So me, I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying that I don't blame people that want their wife to get pregnant before. In fact, some women now ask that the man demonstrate that he's a man by impregnating them before they conclude the marriage process. Maybe they go half after introduction. Back to due diligence. The problem I had with that footballer is that if you read the story, I even watched a leaked audio between the wife and the pastor. The wife was complaining to the pastor that the pastor did not call her. Why is it that the pastor missed a call? They did not call her, that she was missing the pastor? That was what I heard in the audio. It was heartbreaking. A married woman with 3 children talking to a pastor. And if you see the pastor, Gucci Rolls Royce pastor, it's an accusation for now. So this man said that the wife lied to her. The wife was 7 years older than her. I think she was like 37 when the man was 30. So when the man was marrying her, she lied that she was younger. First problem, the guy did not verify the age. If you're dating somebody, it's okay if you don't worry about most things, you know. But when you now want to marry somebody, you have to verify. Bring your birth certificate, let me see. Do you understand? If it's during dating and you do this, it's too early. You understand? But once you have become serious with somebody, now there's a problem, right? Bring your birth certificate, let me see. Bring your, what do you call it? Um uh school living certificate. Okay, you said you have a master's. Let me see your certificate. Do you understand? You've been abroad. Can I see pictures of you abroad? All those claims that the person made, you have to verify them. So you know the kind of person that you are dealing with. Due diligence also involves that you ask other people that know them to give you more information about them. For instance, in the olden days, where I come from, if a guy wants to marry a lady, people from the family of the guy will go to the town of the lady and ask random strangers on the street to give them information about the family of the lady, to know whether the lady is coming from a good family or not. And vice versa. The people from the family of the lady will go over to the town of the man, meet random strangers close to the man's house, and ask around. Nowadays, what they do is, if you guys are living abroad, let's say you guys are living in UK, you want to marry, people from your place, your own people will go to the town union of those people within that same abroad and ask whether anybody knows that family she's coming from. That was in the olden days. Now we have social media. It's not just about finding family. You have to ask her friends. Get your wife to be friend's number and ask her, tell me about your friend. You might be surprised at sometimes what you will discover. Most times it's going to be good, right? But sometimes you might discover that she's married before, she has 3 children at home. She's claiming to be a virgin. She's not a virgin. Look at her video where 13 men are running through her, and vice versa. The man that you want to marry, do you really know him? Did you do your due diligence? This guy did not do due diligence. And that was his problem. When he found out that the woman lied, that was when he should have done DNA test. He didn't do it until he had 3 children. Now he found out